Hello, I'm Dr. Rosie Kuhn, and this is day 18. Now, we have gone from a crawling little caterpillar into a cocoon, and now you, in essence, have your wings as a butterfly. And it's like you begin to have a sense, hopefully, of the abilities that are coming to you. But the interesting thing is, and the challenge is, again, that that boot camp is a beginning to know that, like, wow, if I have wings, how does that work? If I can soar and I can fly, how does that work? And it's, I want to talk about this more in terms of not the technicality of how you soar, but wow, I have wings. If I have wings and I can go where I want to go and I want to do what I want to do, how do I navigate this ability of mine? So, for instance, pilots who are getting their pilot's license, the first takeoff is like pretty exciting, but also pretty scary because there's these rudders and there's these controls, there's the ups and the downs, the lifts and the downdrafts, and all of these things that are part of this process. Much like with our human experiences, we are navigating our ups and downs. We're navigating circumstances. We're not our experiences. We're not our circumstances. We are in it, but we're not it. So if I am in a plane and I'm the pilot, I'm observing and witnessing and seeing what's around me. Now, anybody who has learned to fly, so for instance, there's people who want to be pilots for the Air Force. They have to start out with little planes, going little places before they can get into places of high, the jets that are going so fast and you have to think so quickly. So much like us, we're these little butterflies with these little wings that we're learning how to navigate and be with this. So on one hand, it can be very exciting when you start to feel that upliftingness. But then if you feel the downdraft and you get caught and you begin to nosedive, it gets kind of scary. It's like, wait, come back, come back, come back. This is all part of the process. So I'm not going to teach you as if I have taught you anything, but it's not about teaching you how to keep from doing nosedives or having to ground yourself again in what's true for you and what might be challenging life circumstances. It's this ability to navigate and be able to choose what you need to do when you need to do it. So there's a circumstance, well, it's I want to talk in this moment about what I call the big fat be with, in a sense that there are circumstances where in essence you're grounded. If you were a pilot, there would be fog and rain and wind, and it would keep you on the ground. You wouldn't be able to go. That would be a big disappointment and a big fat be with. So we have to know where we are and how to operate in any circumstance. And again, this is a matter of learning what we're thinking, learning how we're seeing the world, learning our own resistance, that perhaps we're grounded not because of the fog or what's happening in the world, but because of our own resistance to getting off the ground. So all of this is part of that process. So we have the capacity to fly, and that's extraordinary and wonderful. And we have to think with our high intelligence, with our wisdom and inner knowing, what is and what's possible in the moment. So this isn't in terms of limitedness, this is in terms of how we navigate the circumstances of our life. So today I want you to practice noticing those parts of you that's learning how to fly. In a sense, you're learning, like, oh, this feels fun, this feels exciting, this feels uplifting. Oh, I feel like I'm in a nosedive, I feel like I'm going to crash. All of those things, just notice them and journal these things, or use collage, or use pencils and colors to describe what it's like for you to be in this both and, both the ability to fly, but also sometimes not being able to get yourself off the ground. You know, many women have premenstrual issues or menopause, or people feel depressed at times, or cycling of ups and downs. And we're navigating those things. This isn't like this is going to fix those things. We're navigating when we are depressed, or when we are sad and we have these discomforts, or when our bodies are going through a detox. So we're beginning to be more conscious of this, like, oh, here's what my body's doing, and how do I be with this? And there's no big answers. There's no right answer how to do it. It's you learning to be you. All right. Well, blessings to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.